Oh, thank you. Rupert. Yeah, Rupert. Sweet. On the mouth. Hello everyone, we're going to start the meeting now. Thank you very much for coming this evening. We've got some big elections, so I'm not going to, I'm going to try and get to those as soon as we possibly can. But we have got some kind of important motions that we need to go through. First of all, we're going to approve the minutes of the previous meeting on general life, so can I invite you to approve them? So all those in favor, say aye. Thank you. Right. So can all the executive come up to the stage, please? Thank
So, when you got to the stage, just take yeah, go on.
We've still got the PhD running, so if you want to sign up to be part of someone who shares your registration completed for everyone outside the JCR office. We have a really successful engagement event with an online weekend. Thank you, Sharon, for playing. If you want to get ahead of those for events, you'll just get in touch and I can see if there's anyone in the field that you want to go to. We've still got money in the JCR lounge budget, so if you've got any ideas of what you want to do, let me know. Since the last meeting, we've had 2 welfare campaign meetings. Thanks to everyone who came along to the events. It's always been nice to meet you now. Thank you to our users who got our offices as well. For the efforts we do. Coming up, we've got our Disability Awareness Week is going to be the week after next. So we're running that with committee with students with disabilities there. So far, we've got a few discussions about this week of events. So keep looking out for things popping up about what we're going to be doing and keep checking them out.
Just to let you know that the changes to the BT score and the new product is happening. We've had a bit of delay with one manager's been on sick leave, but we'll work this week, so we'll get it done as soon as possible.
And then some exciting news, we're going to look out everyone for announcements. We're going to announce when the modules are going to be made available to apply for at the end of this term / beginning of next term, so we can have that. Just to let you know, we're going to start playing Purple Radio a bit more in bar. So if any of you have any radio stations or anything that you'd like to play, let us know the dates you're playing them, and we can try and
Otherwise, we've just been training our new staff, and most of them are trained now, so they've been really great.
For societies, we had the Society for Christmas meal sign up this week with all the seats set apart from which was really good. And also, I've been organising some societies getting opportunities for in schools with the first time that's happening on Wednesday. I've been working with Aaron Dave also on their music.
We have International Christmas coming up on Saturday, December 12th, and it'll be a potluck style lunch, so everyone's welcome to bring a dish. And if you'd like to help organize this event, please go to
This girl can meet this week, so we'll be celebrating like all of our female sports clubs, generally keeping up with the college. So join the Facebook event that's on the JCR page, post pictures and things that's all on the week. Presidents are going to start collecting subs in the next couple of weeks, so please try and pay as promptly as you can, so we'll have to chase you up. And all welcome to get new tennis nets and some storage for the events called up into across the squash.
So this week has been housing week, and when you came to the talk, or you've got in touch with me or member staff about what information you need. If not, feel free to still get in touch. There's going to be a Find a Housemate event on the 7th of December.
Alright, since the last time we've had staff formal, and Edinburgh Christmas market trip, we've also had Take Me Out in the bar on Friday, that was pretty fun. Thank you to everyone who came. All we've got the rest of this time is green formal tomorrow night. If you come in, meet at 6:45 at the bar with your campus card and ID. Then Burns formal sign up will be sometime before the end of this term because it's the first day back after Christmas. Happy Christmas. Hi everybody. Money-wise, most of the stuff I've done, you probably already know about. We've had a few sports societies applying for extra funding, sorting out things like service and staff. So if any of the presidents got questions, make sure you get in touch. Thank you.
Hey guys, so this week is the week coming basically is Environment Week. So Greencombe have been busy at work, putting a lot of things on. Obviously, there's the formulas really said. We had 67% of the people opt for vegetarian, which is fantastic. We've also got a cheese and wine event on Wednesday, a divestment debate on Thursday, and a repair fair on Friday, where you can also collect things like canvas bags and recycling bins and things like that if you haven't already got one. Stash. The order closed a while ago, but it should be arriving on the coming Thursday at dental night. I will post about that to remind you. But you please try and pick up then. If you can't, it will be in the JCR office and you can pick up there. If you're a fresher and ordered a matriculation photo and then taken, you need to bring the money with you, then pay for it when you pick it up. CharityCon have been really busy this term as well with Rag Raid in Edinburgh, raised 190 quid, and then obviously, as we mentioned, Take Me Out, which raised an awesome 180 pounds, which is really fantastic, as well as having Winter Warmer that was super successful. And there's the Christmas concert coming up, in which the bar will also be selling mulled wine, again, like they did, so £2, with 20p going to charity, which is fantastic. Yeah. And if anyone's interested, on Wednesday, we'll be going down to the market at 5 o'clock to help prep the lanterns for the children's parade that they run every year. So if you're interested in getting involved in that, just let me know. Thank you.
Hello, so just a few things. The President's Committee have been looking at things to do with social responsibility, so we've certainly advised on them. We'll be looking at a review of the alcohol policy, and we're also looking at engaging with minority groups of students. If you've got any questions about that, just chat to me. Same about the recent change in accommodation costs. If you've got any questions, just come chat to me about it. We're also looking into doing a careers formal sort of dinner thing, where we get companies in and they sort of sponsor it. And
sort of a networking event and helping people with their careers. If you are interested or you know anyone who might be interested that works in a big company, whether it's parents or family friends or anything, do get in touch. We've also confirmed a venue for the summer ball. We've done this well in advance to avoid any sort of extra costs. And we're also sharing a venue the day after Collingwood to kind of reduce the cost as much as we can. So we've got that sorted and not only have a last minute rush. If anyone's staying over the Christmas holidays, I know about the events going on. If you want to know about them, please do ask. And the arts competition is still open until Friday, so get your submissions in. Thank you.
If you haven't heard of from Rupert already, we will be on the Twitter account. Which account are you going to be on, Rupert? Right, okay. So feel free to reply to some of his tweets. There haven't been any matters arising or questions of officers, so we're moving now to the first motion, which is the change to the name of LGBT rep. So if Matt Seeley is here, can he come up to the stage, please? Patty, are you able to present it? I know, it's fine, but
Hi, so last year the what was the LGBT rep was renamed to GSE, which is for Gender and Sexual Equalities. Max Healy wants to propose a motion to change it back, well, change it to LGBT plus, in line with the Durham University name for the association that the students union have. It's believed that GSE is very clear to what it is, so it makes the rep less approachable. So he's hoping that LGBT plus kind of make it more accessible to students and more obvious what the role is. I think that's about it.
in Max's absence, we're not going to be able to ask him any questions, but does anyone have any points that they'd like to raise before we take this to a vote? No? Okay, in that case, can I ask for all those in favour of changing the name of Gender and Sexual Equalities Rep to LGBT plus Rep? All those in favour? All those against? Any abstentions? Right, thank you very much, that's passed. So now moving on to the motion relating to the change in the structure of music. So can Dave Morrison and Anna Hogarth come up to the stage, please? Thank you. And hopefully I will have the PowerPoint back up in a second.
Yeah, how are you going? Right, okay, so currently music is split up into Music Society, Live Music Committee, and other societies such as pitch please, choirs that have run independently. We're proposing to expand the Music Society and ratify the groups within that as their own societies. Because as it stands, it's hard to organise things without clear leadership. So the live music coordinator will chair a music committee instead of a live music committee, which will take on responsibility of communication in between musical societies. The current system, because of all the different presidents and things like that, it's quite hard to communicate what needs to happen, and concerts and things are quite often bullet planned because of that. So to serve the students better, we decided to try and form a music community.
Practically this will work by having a minimum of 2 meetings per term, and we'll continue the role of live music coordination within the committee, but under a separate title, and then we'll have live music line music coordinator alongside a general music coordinator. So that would increase the amount of participation within the committee and also make it more aware that we can actually talk about the issues in college with music. There are quite a lot of different stuff and then have a proper way to be presented. We'll also have two other positions within the committee. We'll have an assistant music chair and a music outreach officer who will be responsible for finding opportunities for college groups to perform and also finding charity events and things, a way for music people to be charitable and like balancing things, so when the choir went to school, try and continue that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So there's two matters that we have to vote on. The first is the ratification of 3 new societies, but the jazz band, string group, and woodwind group. So can we have a vote? As long as there's no objections, I'd like to ratify all of these 3 together. So all those in favour of ratifying all 3 of these societies, raise your hands. All those against? Any abstentions? Thank you. And then the second point is the disbanding of Music Society and the adoption of a new role of music chair and to replace the current title of live music coordinator. So the new music chairs would be elected at the end of, well, it'll be the second to last meeting of the final term, and until then, the current live music coordinators would take up the role of music chair as like an interim period. So all those in favour of disbanding Music Society and creating a music committee with music chairs. All those in favour? Any abstentions? Anyone against? Sorry, anyone against as well? Okay, thank you very much, guys. And then the third motion and the final motion is on university divestment. So, can Paul Gaten and Miranda to come up, please? Thank you.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't really know about the divestment campaign in general, it's kind of just like a global campaign that's trying to get individuals, institutions to remove any investments that they currently have in the hospital industry. So, like in terms of UK universities, Glasgow, Bedfordshire, SOAS, Oxford, Edinburgh, Warwick, all divested, with more announced this month. So this proposal is basically for college support for Durham University, removing a share that's currently got invested in hospitals, which currently total over 1.5 million in companies including BP and Royal Dutch Shell. So in terms of like the university itself, like it's relevant to us because 1/3 of our foundation fees go towards the cash on borrowing expenditure. And then also like Durham UK Planet Society have been running the divestment campaign over a year, and they met with Vice Chancellor Stuart Coolbridge this term, and he's opened up the possibility of divestment at Durham, basically saying that if there's enough visible student support that it could be brought up the University Executive Committee, and they could go on to the student staff consultation. So currently they've got a petition that's got over 1,000 signatures. We've got the student union support, and JCR motions are being held in I think all colleges, and Chad's passed so far. Mary's has also got a motion signed. So if it can be shown to be a really, if people show that it's an issue to them, then it can be brought up, and it is a possibility.
Do you want to just cover them?
Yeah, so basically this is just resolving that we as a college would oppose any further investment that the university has in hospital companies and to support the process of divestment in hospitals.
Has anyone got any points they'd like to raise or any questions? Yeah. I'm really sorry we haven't actually got a microphone, so can you please shout?
Just so you're aware, like, there's a lot of funding for various courses, for example, the geology part, science, a lot of that funding does come directly from these companies for all that projects and
Do you want to respond to that? You don't have to. Okay. Any other points? Sam?
This is just divestment.
Just in case anyone didn't hear, that was, is it all involved with these companies or is it just investment in them?
This is just investment.
Okay. Any final points? No. Okay, so the question is, does the JCR resolve to oppose any further investment in fossil fuels by Durham University and to support the process of divestment from fossil fuels by the university? All those in favour? All those against? Any abstentions? Okay, I think that's passed. Well, that is passed, sorry. Right, thank you very much. Okay, now we move on to the elections. The first position is the SU rep. So can we have any candidates for the SU rep come up to the stage, please? Just introduce yourself, and also you can take the microphone off if you want. Like, if you want to lower it. Could we just have a little bit quieter in the bar, please? Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Kerry, I'm a first year student doing geology, and I'm running for DSU Rep primarily because I think I've probably quite enjoyed it. I've always been quite interested in how we put it together, and I've always been involved in the school council, so I think I would probably be quite a good candidate for it. I also think I'd be quite good at it. I'm passionate about these sorts of things. I'm quite good at listening to people, and also I have to represent you as part of the students to the DSU. So I think that would be a key thing that I would need to be able to do. One of the main things that I heard from people when asking what they want to change with the DSU is to strengthen our actual involvement with them, because there's not a lot of interaction between government and DSU, and I'd like to change that so you can have a dialogue so the union can really represent us as well as the rest of the university.
Does anyone have any questions? Oh, I should have mentioned that I have got Christmas themed chocolates to hand out to anyone who asks a question in the meeting. So if that incentivises anybody, feel free. Okay. Thank you very much, Christian.
I think we'd have to have actually speak to them more, like maybe if I went into the union and had more information, and we can try and have maybe a few reps come into college every now and then to discuss things with us. So I think I really have to go in and speak to people to get that started.
Any other questions? Come on. Patty?
Are you currently involved with anything? No.
You could be involved with
I think any committee on equality is kind of where I'm most interested at.
And a final question? No? Okay, Becky?
It's not the nicest building in Durham, I think, is the way to phrase it.
Right, thank you. Jess, could you take Kerry out, please? Okay, so all those in favour of Kerry as our new DSU rep? All those against? Any abstention? Thank you. Jess, Can we please welcome back our new DSU rep, Terry? Now, if you'd like Terry, feel free to come up to be her assistant. Have we got any takers? I hope that doesn't put anyone off. This position's rolled over from previous meetings, so it will roll over again unless anyone now would like to kindle up a relationship with Terry. No? Okay. Right. Next position is deputy mound editor. We elected one at the last meeting, but we have one more position. Does anyone want to run to be James's assistant? Please. Again, this is rolled over, so it will roll over again unless anyone would like to go for it. Find an opportunity. Okay. Next position is assistant green committee rep. I've had some interest in this, so if you'd like to go to the stage, the candidate. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm a first year human geography student and I'm a member of the Green Committee. I want to run for this. I've always had an interest in green environment society.
So just make sure you
Starting from quite a young age. I went to Citizen Discovery Park at home near where I live and saw how plastic bottles changed for something new, the change for food. That really sparked my interest. I then went on to develop my GCSE textiles product on private fashion, where I investigated how clothes could be made from objects and things that we don't expect. Recently, I've been supporting local wind turbine projects where I live. I see that we need to look at sustainability for future for our generation as well as the next. Also, I want to be part of this, as although it's only a small group of us, it leads into uni-wide discussions and that has the potential to be a big impact. To improve the role, I want to have strong links with societies, such as the charity committee, and also when other societies run social events, I want to be, as a committee, be able to help advise them how to do so as well. I also want to aim to develop a swap shop that will happen around once a month, maybe in conjunction with the JCR Meeting. This will be something where you can post on Facebook things you want to swap, or if you're looking for something that you don't really spend much money. And you can come along to the bar and have things swap. You can be like, oh, clothes, bits of meat you don't want, or maybe even some soup that you've had to keep shop. So it's to prevent the waste that society would develop it just by having like one wear fashion. Also, part of 10-year booklet celebrations, I want green communities to be part of that to make their environmental impact reduced, whether it's using more recycled materials for decorations, as well as having more of the food from local communities and local organisations. Thank you.
For 3 minutes.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm a first year studying history and classics, and I would like to be Green Sister friend. Firstly, I'm really passionate about the environment, and in particular, the way in which small changes in daily life can have a big effect on the environment. I'm currently an active member of GreenCom, and so far I've been really impressed with all the stuff that Butler already has. As GreenCom assistant rep, I would really like to look at ways that we can kind of build on what we already have and also implement some new initiatives that people would come up with and kind of test them out at college. I also would maybe like to look at getting involved with other societies and making some of their events and activities just that little bit greener. And that might be really small things because, like I said, I think that environmentally friendly living should be something that's really easy and accessible for everyone. So I'd like to look at ways that we could further implement this in college, as well as keep on getting feedback from everyone. Because I think what's great about GreenCom is it's quite an active forum, and it's not just a group of people sitting in a room talking about stuff that's really irrelevant. It's really relevant to college life, and I think I'd really like to make sure that GreenCom stays that way. Thank you.
So, do we have any questions? Matt?
What do you think about the well at and the bad at green?
Well, I was really impressed with the recycling system for everyone that lives in college and in the bar as well. I think that it's really, really easy and it encourages people to use it, so I think that's great. And I think that one area we can probably look at, and I know we've talked about it a bit in GreenCom already, is food wastage. So not just, you know, for those who live in flats, but within the bar as well, so everyone felt can get involved.
I agree with the recycling. I think having a recycling bin out everyone in the region is really good idea. Everyone, and me as well, I probably would have started quite to have the shift for the access to the room. I think something we can improve is maybe like educating people a bit more about the amount of energy wasted by leaving your lights in the room and go out and actually there for a few hours. It's simple things that can make such a big impact for people that realize.
Any other questions? Yeah.
What's your favourite shade of green?
I like lime green.
My family olive.
Any more questions? No. With it being a contested election, it would help always to have some more information. So if anyone wants to ask a question, there's a chocolate in order to reward. Yeah. Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Well, I don't know if you can tell by my accent that I'm Australian. So I would probably pick a building, which is like this tiny little, it kind of looks like all that, and it's really cute. Like that.
I'll probably pick red panda because I don't know, I don't know
Was there a question over here that I missed? Sorry.
I'll support Martin his role by if he had like delegated jobs, he'll take part responsibility for that. I'll help organise your money for different events.
Yeah, I think the same sort of thing, filling in for that when you can't be there. Also, kind of just opening up discussions.
If there's a final question, otherwise we'll take this to a vote. No? Okay, if you guys could just start. So, all those in favour of Hannah as their new assistant green comrade? Yep, sorry, Hannah's the Australian one for anyone that's in. Sorry, can everyone put their hands down again, sir? So, all those in favour of Hannah as their new assistant green committee rep? All those in favour of Victoria? All those in favour of Hannah? All those in favour of Victoria? Sorry, could the people at the back stand up if you're voting, just so that we can actually see? Okay, we'll do this one more time, otherwise we may have to take this online. All those in favour of Hannah as the new assistant green comrade? All those in favour of Victoria? Okay, thank you. Can we have the candidates back in, please? Can we please welcome back our new green assistant green comrade, Hannah? As well as saying thank you to Victoria for running. So we now come to summer board chairs. We have 3 candidates for this position. So can the 3 candidates come up, please? And can we have Sally and Hannah to the stage first to give the candidates outside? Can I just clarify for everyone's information? This was going to be a vote in the meeting, but due to the number of candidates, I've decided to take this to an online vote. So therefore, the candidates will release a summary cost, and I will publish that, and that the vote will go live along with Head Open Day Rep at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay. So the candidates have 3 minutes to us.
Sorry, mine's a bit school for microphone. I'm Sally, this is Hannah. We're both third years and we'd like to run to be the summer ball chairs this year. We've now both had 2 years worth of experience kind of attending various Butler events. So we think we know what works well and what kind of doesn't work so well and what people expect from events such as this. As well as attending most of the events, we've now had the chance to organise some of them. I've organised Freshers Week and I've also done the charity fashion show. So I understand kind of how it all works in college, who needs to be contacted, etc., etc. I'm also going on to do a postgraduate in events management, so I'd like to have kind of relevant skill set to do this sort of thing. Meanwhile, Hannah is going on to do management consultancy, so she definitely understands what it means to be organised and to be a leader.
So myself and Sally have been thinking about running for this for quite a few weeks. So we got in touch with Hattie quite a few weeks ago, and we've been aware of what's been going on with the venue, as Hattie has organised where the venue is going to be before next term, just so it's all going to be a bit quicker. So we know that Hardwick Hall has been booked. We know that Collingwood are having it the day before, us the day after. We're both really happy with this decision. We've been to 2 summer balls ourselves. First year, one of the major pros was definitely all of the rides and all of the big ends that we had. Whereas last year it was a really beautiful venue and marquee, we had a lot of people in the same room. So Hardwick Hall kind of combines both of these things. We've also spoken to Stan Stradling, so we're well aware of the cost of the tickets, which have been agreed by Finance.com. We know about the budget, we know how many tickets we sold last year, and we're well informed of what's going on and how to move forward with it. So in terms of kind of theme ideas, we wouldn't actually choose anything until we've got our committee together to get their opinions and that sort of thing. But first, of course, we're kind of thinking Alice in Wonderland. So think kind of bright colours, everything slightly quirky, a little bit wacky, upside down flamingo croquet, Romeo and Mad Hash magicians. We think it'd be quite a striking theme decorations, but it wouldn't necessarily impose on people's dress choices or activities. It would just be something quite fun and different to do. So part of the role of being summer ball chair is that you have to chair a committee. So in previous years, such as last year, the committee consisted of Facebook groups, which various members of the JCR could like the page and they could comment on things. So this all got a bit hectic, especially last year and previous years, just because there's so many people's opinions which are being thrown around. So we're proposing to put together a much smaller committee. So we would have a committee of 8 people, consisting of 2 people working on marketing and PR, 2 people working on in-college ends, 2 people working on the ends at venue, and then 2 creative directors.
30 seconds.
So we, as chairs, would chair this committee. We would have the 8 of us, we'd meet together on regular occasions, we'd have everyone feeding in. And we feel like it would be a really good opportunity ladies running speakers. It was only a house, really, a bit of capacity. They have more children events going on in there, and obviously the main DJ, like the college as well.
Organisational wise, we'd like to have kind of an exec style committee and kind of delegate responsibility around that. So that would help to keep people going back to the meetings throughout the year, and also have a bigger range of voices which contribute. Like for instance, we have a head of events at the venue, head of colleges, head of finance, and a head of decorations, which will help to make it better for everyone.
Thank you very much. That's 3 minutes. Thank you very much. Can we have the next meeting? Got 3 minutes.
Hi everyone, my name is Kemi and I'm a third year student studying economics.
Hi, I'm Susanna. I'm a third year historian. So the main reason that we're going for this mission is mainly because it's our third year. We'll never have some fall again, so obviously we have a great interest in making it good for everyone else as well as for ourselves.
Just to talk about things that we're involved in and relevant experience. I'm an active member of the Christian Union and I led the Bible study last year, which involved me going to meetings and also planning towards it. Outside of university, I work part-time with my aunt, who's an event planner. So we've planned like wedding receptions and children parties, and I've had the opportunity to attend meetings with vendors, which has been really useful.
And I've also been bridesmaid at my sister's wedding. So I've helped to like pick venues, pick decorations, and those kind of things which I think is really relevant as some will share.
Moving on to themes, one of the main things we thought would be a mad Hatters Tea Party, because we thought that would be quite a summery theme, it would be quite vibrant, and also in terms of decoration, it would be quite good. However, we understand that some people want to go down a more glamorous, sophisticated route, and so we thought of a 1920s theme or a masquerade ball, or even a Great Gatsby. And one of our personal favourites is the Bond theme, but obviously we're open to people's opinions and what they also suggest.
So in terms of entertainment at the event, I think we definitely prioritise rides because in my first year I really enjoyed that. Obviously that didn't happen last year, but it was a combination of the venue, which everybody wanted, but I'd really prioritise that. Running with the ball theme, we'd probably do casino and renting a flash car or something, so people would take pictures around that, which we thought would be quite fun. And then maybe a magician, a live band, sort of a must, and maybe a caricaturist as well.
So entertainment back at college, we obviously know that people need to have something to look forward to. So in addition to like the usual free food, DJ and photo booth, we've come up with 2 new ideas. So one of them would be like having a chilled tent with games, which we usually do in Freshers Week. So it'd be quite nice for people to have this just in case they get bored. And we've also thought of an award show, which would happen probably midway through the night. So people have something to look forward to, and we can give them awards such as best dress and best dance moves.
In terms of the role of the Summer Ball Committee, I think the main contribution will probably be themes and ideas. We're really open to suggestions. Obviously, we've thrown about a few ideas here, but yeah, we're open to suggestions with that. And also organisational and support roles. So we probably split everyone into groups, and then everyone gets like 4 tasks. For example, finding a DJ, finding a live band, that kind of thing. But obviously, everything's going to be a collective decision, and it'll be very transparent, and everyone in JCR will get a say in how that Summer Ball is going to be. So I hope you vote for us. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have questions. Okay, so now all the candidates will answer questions. Only one of the player can answer at a time. So, and then we'll take it to start first. So, first question. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, so that was like, how would you establish your committee and how would you get people or encourage people into those roles within it? You can discuss for a minute.
We probably just put on the JCR page a meeting time and whoever wants to come and just join. I'm sure people will have interest in terms of what they want to sort out, but yeah, I think it's quite a simple thing
We have a preliminary meeting before Christmas to just show people, to anyone who's interested, just our basic ideas, what we plan to do in our timescales for the whole year. And then after Christmas, we kind of give people the bigger roles, like the kind of executive and tournaments and that kind of stuff roles. And then keep it small until about Easter time, and then start to generate interest and get a lot of people going, so they can help and set up on the day. Additionally, if also it would affect a lot of people, like a big issue, we put out the JCR page to try and gauge everybody's involvement.
So as we discussed, we kind of already have thought about a few roles, quite specific roles, so we have quite a select committee. I think we kind of do a very, very informal application. If people keep to do it, it's a JCR page, they kind of do a kind of mini writing up why it would be good, and we kind of maybe it's happy to help us kind of choose and select a nice diverse group of people to get some nice round of people together.
Next question. Yeah, Sam. Was that 3 things that have to be on the summer budget? Yeah. And Sally, you can answer that. Yeah, when are you ready?
So we've been in contact with you about all the finance around last year. One of the things that we know you have to include in the budget is first aid for the event, so that would be both at college and at the event. We also need to think about ends, both at college and outside, and again, all the fees and machines and coaches and everything. We know what the budget is from the JCR, and the ticket prices have changed this year slightly. So we also actually look to bring in a bit more finance this year, if possible, by looking into sports and things like that, try and raise a bit of money to do that. So firstly, we look into sorting out security and health and safety. So I know other colleges have had issues before where they haven't looked into getting, say, single ambulance people involved quickly enough and had a few issues on the day. So getting that source fund in advance. Coaches have to be taken into account, and then also the ends, price of the bride, TJ, both here and at the venue.
We think venue would be a big part of the budget because we know a huge amount goes to that. So once that's been put in place, we also save food, so food and drinks, so everyone can get wine, table, soft drinks, and actual food menu. And then entertainment, which can include coaches, which is really important to make sure people are getting that, and then brides, and also a DJ at college and music.
Thank you. So Rudy and Sophie will answer the next question first. Next question. Yes.
So kind of about the use at the end of the night, and also start getting different any form of use on the goal. Do you have any idea of how to solve that problem to make sure people got on the buses and all the time?
Did you all have a question?
What we do is have one of us on the first coach back to college to make sure everything's set up, everything's working okay here. And we have one person that goes on last coach back as well to make sure everyone who is there is being organised and they know what's going on. And also get a phone number from the coach company so we can communicate with them and know what's going on. we also, which was one of the main causes for the also, we make it blankets and stuff, but there are people waiting outside the cold, just get blankets and so on.
Yeah, I think the reason I was actually accused last year is kind of a few unlucky events during the night, one of which was people trying to do classes, so we kind of ensure that doesn't happen somehow, which we've got special buckets or something. We also make sure people know exactly when the first bus and the last bus are leaving, so that it's crystal clear, actually, when they need to know when they're going, when they're still alive, and they kind of need to set that bus either. There was also kind of a situation last year where the venue wouldn't let us stay in, and therefore we were outside the club. But I think in the two wouldn't be quite as kicking out, so that we don't have quite the same issue. I think it's quite important that people know exactly what time that the version are going to leave, because some people are left wondering like when to go out. So we have like a schedule of like 12 and 12:15, so people know exactly when to come out. And then we have Suzanne being there and organising people to get on the coach, and then one coach is focused on the so just having that one structure.
Next question. This one in the booth, yeah. So rides on musical events, which one would you choose and why? If we could just see that episode.
We probably go with rides because I think music can be accessible through as well, like worse to worse we have playlists. But I think like a definite highlight for me will provide that it's more of a novelty. So we go with rides. We probably keep music because last year everyone seemed to have really tiny like what's just music. We can still have some smaller things outside, it doesn't mean we can't have anything. And I think if we don't have rides, it would also facilitate getting a bigger app so someone's actually well known to perform. We go for the rides just because in our first year that was definitely the highlight of one thing. It's a really good way to get everyone wandering around a bit, everyone socialising. And the music is another thing that when we come back to college we can have, we do a much more of a budget. The rides is something that we will split with Hollywood, so it will be cheaper than the issue here, and potentially a great instructor as well, and do end up finding the same venue as the cost of them. So although they seem like a massive cost, it may actually come down to such thing, depending on the rules.
Okay, we've got time for one more question. So, Jasper? So, if I can mention this, okay, thank you for that information, but I think I'll still allow the question. There may not be a limit. Yeah.
I think we would not give finance priority because it's mostly a whole college rule, it's an inclusive thing. That happens at places like Collingwood, I think, where they don't have enough tickets for meal for everybody, where we do, like as Happy just said, with the marquee and stuff. And it's, yeah, our goal want to be inclusive, like make it grants and stuff as well. Everyone can be involved in, so I would just limit finance as well.
Yeah, it's unlimited, obviously we wouldn't prioritise anyone. We might maybe say prioritise Dutch students, just so we don't kind of get everything, oh, it's unlimited ticket, don't bring me, and +3. Prioritise Dutch students that aren't now. I don't think we really need to prioritise finance. I don't think we would prioritize finance either because we feel like it's worked in the past, so it's unfair for people to just show up and try and get tickets, and it'd be really unfair if there was some pressure and we couldn't really get onto it. So we think it's best to keep it everyone.
Can we all thank the candidates for their answers and their And all the candidates, first of all, hang around and I'll need to speak throughout the meeting. So now we move on to our final election of the evening, so that's head open direct. We have two candidates, their posters have already been sent out to you and their summary hosts. But can I start by inviting Joe and Beth up to the stage, please? And is Michael around as well? Michael, can you go out of the room, preferably? Sorry. Jess, could you go out? You've got 3 minutes.
Okay, so I'm Joe. I'm a first year studying philosophy, and let's face it, philosophy is college. And so I'd like to use my position, if elected as a director, to show that being a fucker is the best part of me. I have leadership and organisational skills from working on my sixth form open days, working with a large group of young adults, and as a peer mentor. This last role has added to and given me pastoral skills as well, which I think is important.
Hi, I'm Beth. I attended the Prince Albert Open Day last year, which is probably the thing that convinced me to come to this college. It was amazing, the atmosphere was really, really good, and it's amazing, and I really want to create that this year. I'm a super positive and approachable person, which I think really adds to me being a good candidate at this role. I'm also an arts com, which I think really would be good because the artistic and visual elements of Open Day is super important. It's what really gives the atmosphere. And also I have been involved in budgeting and finance for a lot of charity trips to Africa, which I think would be really useful as well.
Okay, so we want to convey our butler spirit and work and enthusiasm to our Open Day. After all, we're a college that takes life as we find it. We want our college values to be the foundations of our Open Day. One way we can do this would be by working closely with the JCR to sort this out. Hopefully this will end up creating the best Open Day system for
We've also got some suggestions of things that could happen that didn't happen last year. We really, really enjoyed last year, but other things we could do was possibly a mini informal formal. For example, something that's slightly less expensive to put on than an actual formal, but would give people a really good sense of what being part of Butler is and the formality formals that we have here.
So we had ideas that we wanted to keep from last year, but again, some new ideas we're thinking of would be traditional college parents. So it gives you, one thing we thought was not so helpful last year was that the reps for each of the academic subjects were not doing that subject. And so we thought if we have provisional college parents, that could be a way to gain better information, so the Open Day would be more important. We also like the idea of having the flats being people doing the same subject, but although that's quite inclusive, it didn't very make good friends from it. We've got an idea of maybe having flat versus flat games to get close to flats with other subjects as well.
But on top of all this, we welcome any suggestions and any feedback from last year. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. So JB.
Evening, everybody. Resuscitation of food here, sorry. I'm Michael. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a first year physicist. And I'm looking, I came up here a few weeks ago to House Cultura, and very much the same kind of reasons. I love being in Butler College. And when I was visiting, when I was applying, the whole way through, it stood out in terms of what it has to offer and just the friendly, welcoming attitude. So yeah, I want to kind of pass that on to the next generation. be a part of that. I love meeting new people. As tour rep, I do get to meet 20% of students, so get a feel for the kind of things they're worried about, excited about, into, and it does also give me a bit of scope to do a bit of market research, find out what kind of things this year's prospective students are particularly keen for if I was organising the event. In terms of experience, I have had various different leadership roles in various different capacities, from being a teacher. I was worked abroad for the first time this year, so very much an individual kind of leadership, but also as kind of team. I was on the student leadership team at my high school, and I have led various other teams before. And yeah, in terms of the plan for open day or post that day, I'm looking at kind of getting this close to kind of slice across what kind of is encapsulated by Freshers Week, as that's what they're going to do. That's going to be their introduction to college, so thinking taster sessions for a range of different societies, committees, sports, events, kind of capable interests. Obviously, the cooking together in flats in the evening, try and recreate one of the events from Freshers Week with add-ons, so chilled events, tea and toast, something for everyone there, and obviously tours, college, tank gardens, walk down to subjects in the morning. Probably a lot of you look at me and thinking, am I crazy? I'm not a guy for my own. What I'm hoping to do, I'm not looking to be like usual, there's a couple of people in the interview, other reps. I'm hoping to, alongside that, elect a committee of students with different specialised roles, so someone's in charge of financial side, someone in charge of the administration, that kind of thing, so that we board students rather than just an individual pair. Hopefully that way we get to put something that caters for everyone and runs fairly smoothly. So yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, so have we got any questions for the head of the candidates? Yeah, Laura.
I was wondering if you knew what the budget is and how feasible your ideas would be.
Sorry, can you?
Do you know what the budget is and whether all your ideas would be realistic?
In terms of the budget, I'm sure I could share it down and find out very easily what the budget is. Obviously, that will have implications for what we're doing. Not thinking anything too outlandish. The evening event would be in the bars of what is legal restrictions or something like that would be taken out of town. So want to make the most of this festival and the restaurant we do have here, so not thinking anything too far out in terms of the event throughout the day. But again, not too outlandish. Taste sessions, societies, tours, walk downs. The main cost will probably be food for one of the main costs because it will be food for but hopefully we should be able to cover that. But obviously we will need to discuss that and hopefully within a committee we'll be able to someone, as I say, dedicated to the financial side of things, so we have a whole person on that case rather than just as something that one person tries to cover on the other things, so it should be.
So yeah, we're not completely sure either, but then we're more than happy to get that sort of down the list. But also we said that we really want to prioritise entertainment and make sure that there's so much going on in the bar and the what goes on in the bar is really good, so that people don't have the sort of temptations to go out. So we want to make sure that everything that happens in here is like such a good standard that people feel really comfortable here. And also for the entertainment is also something I felt like this is such a good vibe around here, so that's probably what we focus the majority of the credit on, as well as maybe things like making more or something like that we have as a sponsor.
Next question. Sorry, there was a question on that side. Yeah.
So what we do today is
Did you hear that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we got kind of so the idea is to make sure that it's absolutely clear cut who's 18 and who's 19 will have wristbands, but also just to be extra sure everyone's going to have to get ID and direct away and work on things like that.
Yeah, I know they have done the standards. It's very much fair which shouldn't really happen. Obviously, ID can be an issue. I form the same ID as possible. It may not necessarily pass it to them. But on the other hand, we advertise that clearly as bring some kind of valid ID, then maybe even handing out wristbands that. So there's some there to exchange ID for a wristband, rather than everyone queuing up the bar counter. Obviously, the bar would be very overrun if you've got everyone in here. So, yeah.
Next question. Yeah, Dave.
So, are you ready to see quite a lot of brilliant brands externally or within college?
I think we should showcase the best of the club. I don't see there's any interest in bringing in external talents. We've got a lot of talent in college, a lot of music talent, a lot of acting talent, and general kind of insane. Try and get a bit of a mixture of things, but I don't see any need to look beyond what we've already got. So as we are trying to sell the college, we're not trying to sell necessarily what the previous students from elsewhere in Durham is going down.
Yeah, so we also really like to maximise on like butler talent that's here. And so probably would use butler, things, stands and things, but also we want to put on lots of other alternatives, so lots of chill alternatives that don't necessarily stay in the bar all evening, so for instance that being tea and toast, things that work really well already. And so definitely maximise that. And also the possibility of putting stalls on in here or in Harvard of other alternative stuff. So yeah, it would be probably got a base of the alternatives too.
Another question, Fiona?
What would you do to make sure that students have
Alright, so as previously mentioned, during all the events in the evening we'll have like tea toast or one less like chill options going on. Also, like and again, like previously said, we work closely with JCR, so work closely with welfare. This could include having a place or having welfare open all the time for people to come and talk to them, people and like having the information available for people to come at any time of day with their questions and with any worries that they've got. Like during kind of busy times during the open day, we'll have like apps that come out there. And then during like the SAs or something like that, we'll have phone numbers, etc. Which should be distributed to everyone.
Very much in line with kind of covering the key points. And at the beginning, it's important to give welfare a shout out and an introduction so they know what we're there for. As I mentioned, have the team test type things during the evening. Also thinking possibly dropping sessions during the afternoon. People can come with their kind of either burning questions or what. I've got kind of things there, got issues with quite comfortable with, and I'm really glad about that. Things that are quite often you have to ask quite a few times that we do questions that really glad with them. So we make sure from the start, making sure everyone knows they're there and just keep them on it. And obviously, actually, we might have something in JCR around here, have people, welfare people on the floor as well, not just there, so people boundaries. Can't remember, there would be people actually in here that make the opportunity.
Okay, well, we've got time for 2 more questions, so yeah, we'll go there.
You mentioned earlier the idea of it's pretty high to person for every subject. How do you make that
Can I just jump in there? Sorry, you can't ask the question specifically to one candidate, so would you like to reword your question?
What is the idea, sorry?
Sort of college parents for every set of class in college, so you be with someone from your subject. If you have people skip out one exactly the subject from them.
So, what's that, someone who's currently a student in a class? So then every class would end up with a group of people in the same subjects.
Tristan, could you, is your question more relating to what support would you have available? I thought so.
What support? How would you support? How would you support? I can't ask questions. So,
Tristan.
How would you support
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not entirely sure how this links to the college parent idea, but one person wouldn't be wanting to stick flats together of people doing just the same subject. I think the most important thing is to get to know people across a variety of disciplines and just kind of so diversity rather than kind of compartmentalising people up things students do one subject and then you always want to have someone who does a subject. Two people. You can only not going to stick on their own. So I wouldn't go to the college side things. In terms, is it between academic support? So obviously, okay, I'm still saying these things.
Okay, so I really like the idea of having original college parents. So people on the other day who are doing the same subject will hopefully be grouped into the same class. This is where technique was used by the day, and I thought it was very effective. It was really handy having people around me who were doing the same subject, so I could do the social stuff and also do the academic stuff, so walk out and read them during the lectures, so I had friends and stuff like that to talk to. I am still really good friends with a lot of people who were in my flat last year. The college parent idea, so obviously it's going to be difficult, or it might not be realistic to have at least one rep from every subject, but obviously we'll try our best. We're looking forward to getting a good rep team and really kind of diverse rep team from all different subjects. This would hopefully help us with our idea of being non-college parents. Obviously, this is just an idea at the moment, and there are ways that we can still have the same kind of effect, but maybe not as to the kind of extent that we've got earlier.
Hattie?
What's the first part of that? What's the first part of that?
So the question we did together is what kind of advantages do you take into Okay, so firstly, probably most obvious that the people that come to the post are they haven't got the university experience, so they're not freshers yet, so they don't really know exactly what to expect. So it's firstly what they make of the first impression. Whereas freshers it's probably more about the general experience, so to be able to put everything into account, make sure that we get everything that we need to. Also, we really want to make an effort for parents as well, because it has to be obviously parents out there, but they're based on their own things, parents and stuff, and we didn't think about having parents also in the town or parents in the college, just so the parents dropping off their children with feel really safe and things like that, as well as having talks about finance and things that might depend on because yeah, that's their opportunity to get results. Also, there are cool students that don't have parents there, but they also have cool students.
I think the biggest difference really is the fact that students are that much younger. So there are some issues, have people who are really drinking and who will be sick. And generally, people who tend to be looking for I say it's a stereotype of it. They would be looking for a chance to grow up faster than they should do and get into that university culture, which isn't necessarily myself as any university looking. Also, young people start different stages of some people going to be still very much not in their comfort zone in this kind of environment. Actually, very lucky. I say like it's representative pressure also that there are people who are not too comfortable and to coach those. I was going to say yes, that's enough to say. As for people who come from pressures by much being through like these, so they have this experience, they know what they know where things are. It's failing, so make sure you've got the kind of orientation as well as outside things. And the time scale is much shorter, much more intense. So we want to show the best aspects and make sure we get a whole things.
Have we got one final question? Alex?
That was partly, I think, rather than generating firstly, I can't imagine any single person in those organizers that's true. Having all the students in charge, as well as all of the electrons have got a tier system and spread the workload out there. They're going to get will help with that. Obviously, it is in this term break, so when we work at the same time when we want up to it, so need to get there. Yeah, with enough spread the workload effectively, but over a few people rather than try to take it all. That's
Okay, so that's one of the kind of key ideas behind why we chose this. So we can split a lot of the job roles between the two of us, as well as we really want to focus on having a really good rep team. And this will include us delegating job roles to certain people who want to get organised or as we get close to the day. We want to also be involved as pairs and with our time management as well, so to make sure we are really and that that we do have covered in due to like in better time.
Can we thank our head open day candidates? This election will go online. Okay, so that brings the elections to a close. Have we got any other business announcements anyone would like to make in the meeting? No. Oh, sorry, yes, no.
Hi everyone, for those who don't know me, I'm Lauren and I'm your chair of ArtsCom. What I wanted to announce is that coming soon to Butler, we are having a new project run by ArtsCom called the Holiday Card Project. So this main campaign for this is going to start on around the 7th of December, but what it really involves is getting art and the community and helping Butler just become that more involved in the community. So the Holiday Card Project involves having a donation from Butler College of festive seasonal cards to Durham Hospital for patients who are in hospital over Christmas time. So what we're going to do is ArtsCom and anyone else who really just wants to get involved, we're going to go into lots of different societies starting on the 7th of December and maybe do a bit of a session with them just making like festive cards, and also go into a couple of mentor nights and again do these Christmas card making sessions. So this really is just a nice gesture from us, as something easy way everyone can help and just spread a bit of festive cheer. Main thing about it, it's not going to be specific to any religion at all, so lots of people can get involved, and it's just going to spread a bit of festive cheer along the hospital, and just a nice little thing. So I really hope everyone can get involved, and it's not hard to make a card, so I really appreciate everyone's help. But there'll be more information going up with posters and things like that, so just keep an eye out for that. Thank you.
There's one final thing from me. We don't often do this, but it's often easy to forget during elections that these roles have been carried out by people in previous years. So if we could actually just very quickly thank the people that have been some of our chairs head over their reps last year by giving them a round of applause. Thank you. Next term, this is the final meeting of this term. Next term, we have the first round of exec elections. So if you're interested in becoming JCR Chair, JCR Treasurer, JCR Social Chair, or the Bar Stewards or Services Officers, please get in contact between now and the first meeting of next term. These elections will be available to anyone who's interested. And apart from that, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Okay, well, we're running for something. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Can I have the summer ball chair head over there and canvas to the stage, please? Thank you.
First of all, feel free to have a chocolate. Okay, first. I need a piece of paper. Have we got this? Rudy and thank you very much, everyone. Can I please have you so somewhere will set the meeting by 10 o'clock tonight, so we've got an hour. And then I will put these online with your names. Also, can you all please, I just need to confirm a few things, especially names. So I'm trying to get a piece of paper. Sorry, some of you I know better than others, so I just wanted to make sure I get Can you please type in your names? And these are the names that you want to be going online with the vote, so it needs to be very clear. Also, please, between now and sorry. Between now and Wednesday, we're not allowed to find a way out. We're not allowed to actively, we're not allowed to put any posters, you're not allowed to have anyone else do that for you. If I find out that any of you have, yes. And if you can't convince me to stop, then you have to report it to me, otherwise I can treat that as